No. I got nothing.
The owls.
And she said, those are the, they said all the mail.
I didn't know that either.
It's, call the meeting to order January 13th, 2025 at 6:30 PM. City, or roll call.
Belkey,
Here.
Bennett,
Here.
Cornish, Farrell. Here. Stevenson.
No.
Trinka.
Here.
Washington. Here. Whitty. Here.
Please join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
approval of the omnibus agenda. A motion
I will move it,
or move it?
but do we need to add an executive session to discuss appointments to committee, to commissions?
He wants to know if we need an executive session for these nominations.
No.
Okay. I hear an approval. I'll second.
Roll call.
Bennett,
Yes. Yes.
Farrell,
Yes.
Trinka,
Yes.
Washington. Whitty,
Yes.
Belkey.
Yes.
Okay. It's time for the audience comments. If you have comments, please come up to the gate area, state your name. You have a 5-minute limit. And the alderpersons or myself will not be responding to you. Does anybody have anything to say? Ron's hiding behind the post back there. Okay,
Thank you.
okay, thank you.
Streets look decent, by the way. Streets are decent.
All right, then we'll go to alderperson comments.
Yeah, I'll throw it out there, as much as everybody, some people don't think the streets were good. I would like to say I thought they were pretty good for what we have, I got with Cody's crew, they did 161 man hours from Sunday all the way to Friday. They had a lot of help even from the water and sewer department. They dropped 41 tons of cinders, obviously we can't really drop salt on the brick streets, but as we all know, we're all on Facebook here and there, you got a lot of haters on there, that's fine, they can hate all day, but I'll say that streets did look very good, even Mr. Ron himself said that too, and I just want to say pretty good job of Cody's crew. Thank you, Penny, from your water and sewer department people as well, and everybody that did help.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Second delegation.
Okay, anyone, any other alderperson? Yes, Mrs. Washington.
Yes, I wanted to give kudos to Derek. I got a lot of comments from people in Ward 2 for the job that he did in Ward 2 on the streets. And the light that's in the apartment complex where I live,
Yeah,
it's flickering on and off.
is that an Ameren?
Yes, it is. Because the last time when it was out, we said I needed to get a number off of it and give it to Luann. And I remembered that. So the number is 391168.
391168. Thank you.
That's on Plum. That area. Okay. All right, well, thank you.
I'll
Always good to
report it
hear
in
good
for you.
news. Always good to hear good news, and Luann will take care of that, light. Well, Ameren will take care of that one. Committee reports, streets and alleys, Sean, anything? Finance, Charlie.
Nothing tonight. We meet, January 21st. That's Thursday.
Ordinance, George.
Nothing, we meet on February the 3rd.
Water sewer. Pat's not in here. We'll wait for Penny's report. Cemetery, Mr.
No
Trink.
work on the sign saying 1804. And the grass cutting will take place in the springtime.
Yeah, right now they can't quite get to it. Health and safety, Miss Washington.
I don't know when we meet, cause I didn't get an agenda.
You meet January 21st.
Okay, and, I'm gonna send a letter to see if they will fix that back area where they tore holes in the wall, the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see if they will fix that or pay for it before we go any further. with
Okay,
that contract.
and Mike will be writing the letter. Okay. Okay, thank you. Public property, nothing at this point. Personnel, Mr. Bennett.
I think at this point, Madam Mayor, 21st of 2025 will be good.
Yeah. All right, clerk.
I sent out the work papers for the budget to the departments and they're to get them back to me within about, I think I gave them 2 weeks. And then we'll start putting them into the my forms, which calculate everything, and then you'll get them eventually. And then you'll have to vote on it. I have a calendar all made out, ready, stating all the regulations that you have to have a certain amount of days in between when you put it on the counter and put it in the paper and all that stuff, so. Since I don't know when I'm having hip surgery, I got everything lined up as best as I can. Oh, yeah, and remember that, our next, committee meeting is on, usually scheduled for Monday, is on Martin Luther King Day, so it'll be Tuesday.
January 21st is the next meeting. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Claire's not here. I have 2 nominations that I'd like to be approved appointments. One is for the nomination of Tim Nugent for the vacancy on the Plan Commission. AJ Dotney did resign. So I would like to move that, or I would like a motion to approve Tim Nugent. His bio was here. And y'all got it. He lived, okay, George still moved it. Second, anybody?
I'll second, so.
Charlie? Any discussion? Roll call? George and Charlie. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, 2 of them. Doesn't work very well that way, does it? Okay, Charlie. George, we'll start with you.
Yes,
Trinka,
Yes.
Washington,
Yeah,
Whitty,
Yes.
Belkey,
Yes.
Bennett.
Yes, and we're gonna get a. I didn't get-
You didn't get the,
But yes.
okay. The next one I'd like to recommend for approval is for Amber Clarnish for the Ward 2 vacancy on the city council because of the resignation on Yolanda Branch. I need a motion and a second.
make a motion to move that.
Miss Washington, motion.
Second.
Who was that? Sean? Any discussion? Roll call?
Trinka,
Yes.
Washington,
Yeah.
Whitty,
Yes.
Belkey,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Farrell.
Yes.
Welcome. Are you going to swear her in tonight since she is here? Do you have your swearing stuff?
No, I don't have my swearing stuff.
Okay. Amber, she can't swear at you, so the next meeting, you don't do that on committee meetings, do you?
Wait, I can swear people in anytime. we want
Oh,
to. It
well,
doesn't have to
okay.
take place.
Get with
at a meeting.
Luann.
Okay.
Get with Luann on that. I have nothing else on that. Department heads. Chief or replacement.
No.
Okay, water sewer Penny? Come on out.
So on the agenda is to approve the final pay request for McAllister Street water line replacement. The original contract amount was for 103,225. That had already been approved. The project is done. There was a change order of $2,550, part of which was for a blow-off hydrant that was not on the plans but needed to be there. So that makes the final contract price 105,775. All of those documents were in the packet sent out. We'd be looking for approval for that, and then we would pay those. That is ARPA money, so we'll,
Are we about to the end of that?
they're not, Hunter Street is ARPA money, so the biggest portion of that is still left unexpended.
Oh, okay.
300 and something thousand still left for Hunter Street, of which we'll need more than that. But
Okay, so a motion to approve. George, second,
Second.
Charlie. Roll call.
Washington,
Yes.
Whitty,
Yes.
Belkey,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes. Yes.
Farrell,
Yes.
Trinka.
Yes.
Anything else, Penny? You're not Penny.
Switch now.
I guess she's got nothing else. Okay, streets now, it's Cody.
I just want to do a quick recap, kind of what Sean was getting at. I want to thank all the other department officials that came out and helped us too. We couldn't have got the other side of town done without water sewer. We had a lot of man hours into it. With that being said, we ran into a couple issues and breakdowns, and I do want to bring this forward to you tonight, so that way it's kind of in the public eye. We have 2 sender trucks for 57 linear miles. So here comes the issue. When people are getting on Facebook asking when we can get a sender truck to them, when we only have 2, it's really hard to get that done. Now, let's not think about what people don't know is we spent another 15, 16 hours working on them to keep them running. We had breakdowns and other stuff to it. So at one point, for 19 hours, the city of Lebanon had 1 spreader to get everything done. So with that being said, we did purchase another small spreader, goes on the back of my truck. We do not spread salt. Contrary to belief, Lebanon's always spread senders, but I think we're gonna work on it this year and next coming administration that's coming in. Hopefully we can talk about before budgets go all the way in, that we can talk about getting salt. With that comes a couple extra steps. We need to acquire a facility that we can house salt in, because the EPA wants to make sure that that salt's not leaching into ponds. There's a lot of requirements that go with salt, so yes, it would help out a lot. But you have to be equipped for it. You can't just put the salt on the ground and let it go. It has to be in a contained facility. You can't put it on the ground anymore. You can't just tarp it. It has to be inside, secured in a building, a salt dome, whatever you would call it. O'Fallon's a prime example. They use a salt dome, works really well. I do believe Muscuda Township has a salt dome. I think the Lebanon Township is contracting with them to get salt. So if we need to look into it, maybe we can see if there's another agency close that we can maybe get salt and contract with them, but the best would be to be in-house. So, Lebanon residents out on the Facebook page and everywhere else, we're listening, we're here to make it better, and maybe now that the city's getting bigger, we can start making those progress steps towards getting more new equipment. With that also being said, we have a 1999 spreader and a 2019 spreader. So this year I'm gonna be looking again, I know we just got a street sweeper, But maintenance is key, and I need equipment to keep the city maintenance. I know it's a lot of money, but I think we're moving forward a lot with the city of Lebanon. I feel like we're offering a lot more now in the last over 20 years. So we're gonna look forward into maybe possibly getting a news spreader if we can allow it in the budget. That way we can continue to serve the citizens. Other than that, that's all I have for the time being, but thank you guys.
How much are the spreaders?
A brand new spreader runs about 19 to 20,000.
You can cover that, right, Mr. Trimmer?
Yeah, checks can be written to the streets department, if anybody feels gracious.
Big sale. Thanks, Cody. Any unfinished business? Any new business? Call for adjournment, 6:40.
German, my voice.
What's needed? What's time?
6:45.
My voice.
Mhm.
My voice.
All in favor? All opposed? Any abstain?
Mike, that was hard work. You're trying.
How much you get paid for 15 minutes?
16.
Oh, man.
But why do you do that right now?
Makes that quarter an hour.
Oh, so,
You'll make it, John, you wouldn't make it.
All right.
We can make the weekend, let's go.
Why?